YouTube, it's your boy Easy. Man, I'm at the house, getting this wire harness situated, getting all the black tape off of it, and getting it laid out and like I want it. Start this work. So basically, what I'm gonna do is this part of the harness is pretty much gonna get chopped, like from like right here to somewhere up in here, and I'm gonna have to put it back together. Also, all this stuff is gonna get put together, so it's be one harness, and this fuse block will come out because I want the computer and the fuse block to sit next to each other on the plate. I got the plate right here. I brought it from the house. Brought it here so I can see how I want to lay it out. So computer and then fuse block somewhere up here. And I'm not gonna touch the transmission stuff. I'm gonna take all this stuff off and rewrap it. You know, get all these wires that's not needed out and that's been cut off, and just make it look better. Also, we got the starter stuff, like this stuff right here. This is to the old compressor. Other thing I got to look up is make sure that when I do get the vintage air, if I'm gonna have to have it hooked up to the computer, the compressor, the wires and stuff, so when it kick on and all that. But I'll look that up later. So basically, this wiring harness comes out to like a four wire system. You know, your starter, you got probably the battery, and I don't know what this is because I didn't label it, but I figured out what it goes to in this one also. But yeah, so I'm gonna keep recording on my work and stuff. You know, it's gonna be a super long video, but I'll chop it down and might do some voiceover stuff too. So I'll turn that back on. Like I was saying, that starter wire may need to come up because it need to break off along with those injector wires, but I don't know, that side is kind of, I'm gonna have to cover those real good because it might hit the exhaust. So I don't know, it may stay where how it is, and I don't know, I'm gonna have to think about that. Driver side injector wires can stay where they're at. May need to make them longer because this is gonna get shorter. So and then all this is gonna be put together like that. All this is the stuff that goes inside. It's probably going to be longer also. And whatever I don't need, take it out. Or well, I'm gonna need all these, so they need to be longer. So get all this stuff off and get everything laid out like I think to be straight. Tape it up, not all the way, and I might take it back to the car and put it in and see what I need to change. What is YouTube, man? Been working on this harness. Got out the car. I got it almost like I think I'm gonna have to have it. I made some schematics right here, or whatever you want to say. Drew a picture. Like I say, this is the plate, computer, fuse block. With the harness to come off, break off right here, patch on the side, fuel injection plugs. That'll be this right here. So on the computer, fuse block, all these wires may need to go back, but the first break off will be those injector wires. Next, we'll probably have another break off for the transmission wires that needs to go back toward the transmission, which this is the transmission wires. Right here, what is the mouth? Transmission wires. All this right here probably needs to go up here and maybe break off, maybe right here, I think, maybe, I don't know. Break off right here, so it needs to be rerouted up here, broken off, so it can go towards the back, because I'm thinking if I cut these wires, it's gonna be too short, it won't get to the back, so I don't know. I'm gonna bring it back up here, you know, put a tie strap on it, and put it back in the car and see. Then we have another, along with that, the transmission break off, you got some stuff that goes in on the back of the block, like the oil sensor, and I think can't think of the name. There's another plug that goes back there, and also something else goes back there too. But anyway, it comes back around behind the engine, breaks off for the other fuel injector, the driver's side fuel injection wires, which is all this stuff right here I gotta figure out. That's where the most clutteriness is at right there. That comes around here, it breaks off for the alternator, and there's some two other plugs right there. I can't think of the name of them. And also there's another plug for the temp sensor, which be that right there. They go to injector wires, alternator plug, and this plug, which goes into on the intake somewhere. Also, let's get back to the picture. You got another break off, which will remain the same. The starter and the cam sensor wire, crank sensor wire, crank. I think the cam sensor is back there. That'll go the same up under the blocking, back to the starter. And then we come out over here. We got this break off that the wires need to go inside the car, which would be these wires right here. So they would actually need to go up here somewhere and break off like back here, like, to go in the car. And we also have the mouth sensor, which is this cable right here, and it's towards the back. So I may have to make that one longer. I don't know if it's gonna be able to reach back over there where the mouth gonna be, or it'll be like up in here somewhere, not way over there. And this battery cable, I might make it reroute over there also, because that's where it was over there. So I might keep it over there. But I'm working on it. Like I say, get this transmission wires up there and broken off, tie wrap it, and I might take the harness back to the car, put it in, and see and kind of measure, you know, if I do need to cut anything or I don't need to cut anything. Also, I brought the plate home so I can go ahead and put the computer on there and drill some holes, put the computer on there, and just so I can see it up in the car when I put it in. I got the computer over there. Still gonna paint it black. Got some just extra stuff. I might have to order some more of this because this is too small. I think that's too small also. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna redo this. I was gonna redo it, but I don't need to redo it because it's gonna be sitting like that, so it won't be laying somewhere. And also these wires I'm gonna have to make longer because they gotta go towards the back. That's about it. I had a call coming, but yeah, that's about it. Work on it some more, probably shoot some more videos, and shoot, I'll get back with y'all, man. got the computer mounted to this plate. Let's see here. Right here. I think I'm gonna put some nuts on these. I don't know when I get the vintage air system. Hopefully it doesn't hit these screws or so. I might just chop them off, put a nut on them, and chop that whatever's left off, just in case. But it's on there. I just used some screws I had laying around. I screwed them down. Might get some shorter screws. Go find some shorter screws so they won't stick out as much in the back. On there, I need to put this on there and mark it and drill some holes for it. But also, I want to paint this. I need to figure out a way to paint it. Try to scuff it up just a little bit. Not scuff it, but clean it. And spray it with some paint. I want it glossy. This is a semi-gloss. So I might go get some more paint. I don't know, the semi-gloss might look good on it. Especially when this gets painted, it has a real gloss on it. And had that semi-gloss on that. I wouldn't mind figuring out how to paint these this right here. I can tape it up, spray them. Also, it may look good. But I'm gonna get back to work on this harness, and this may be the end of part 1. So part 2 will be me taking it back into the car and figuring out what I got, and then going from there. All right, y'all like, comment, subscribe, holla back.
Drop day, she